Simon, completion.
Ollie, tremendously exciting day. The town has just opened its new 225-seat theatre right in the heart of Westport, overlooking the town's premier space, the Optimum. The new Westport Town Hall Theatre. It's the 12th of June 2015, a great day for Westport.
You put a lot of work into it.
Well, I'm part of a team that put a huge amount of work into the project. Andy Canning, our technologist, who put in hundreds of hours of work. He's just gone across to the Wide for lunch. You had Mark Forbes, our clerk of works, and a whole array of people from the architect section of Mayo County Council. Project in sight for the majority of 2014. You visited incrementally, you could see the development happening. €3 million, significant contract, very complex, dealing with old structure and the insertion of new structure into that, and particularly the element of theatre fit-out, which in itself is a very specialist area, and marrying that into the building. So today is a culmination of all of that under the driving force of Noel Kavanagh. And the sun shone on Westport the day Noel Kavanagh drove into town. And
it made a great contribution, all right.
It's very much a product of his leadership, along with all the other members of the Town Hall Committee.
So, what's next?
What's next?
Somebody has to run it, I suppose.
You and I, well, I was going to say a marina. What's next?
Well, that comes before elections.
It's great to be post-construction now, handing over the building, and couldn't be under a better stewardship than Rosalind Herity, or O'Malley. And she's quite a task ahead of her, but she's highly capable, and she'll carry the building into the future for people like you and me, Ollie, buying tickets anonymously and sitting up in the crowd and admiring the works from the stage.
What was the biggest challenge you had when you were doing it?
The structure. The structure was a huge challenge, dealing with an old building and taking away a lot of the 1970s insert within that building and maintaining its integrity with a lot of temporary bracing, and also going down below the floor level in the main building itself, creating the orchestra pit and creating the undercroft to the stage as well. Very difficult dealing with an old structure, huge tonnage of main masonry above ground level, supporting it all while you're inserting the new section and going below it. So structure is probably the most complex at the initial stages, and then it was probably the theatre fit out towards the end.
And you've even looked after the boards, I believe.
Yes, we've also incorporated into the construction swift boxes into the main masonry. So they're actually built in between the blockwork, rendered over, and small apertures left for the nesting boxes within the structure. They're facing Blouser's Pub on James Street, where there's an existing colony, and hopefully they'll migrate across and create a new swift colony in Westport, which is quite an endangered bird, I believe, at the moment.
You'll be stealing the swifts from Blouser's, eh?
Sharing. We always share in Westport.
And where'd you get that idea from?
And Linda Huxley and Chris Huxley, who are based over in GMIT in Castlebar, they're big exponents nationally of the Swift project. They're the main drivers, and they came to us with the idea, and we were delighted to facilitate them. And it's also become a Tidy Towns project, so it'll be part of our environmental section submission for next year. So hopefully up our points in that area and get back to a fourth national win in almost 2 decades.
Do they sing?
They sing beautifully.